Hi everyone, Paul Haywood here. This is a quick video to show you how to put vibrato on the saxophone. I'm going to do two videos. The first one is going to show you how to get a vibrato going and sort of how you should be practicing that to get good control of it. And the second one is going to be showing you how to either play with a more vintage style vibrato or a more modern style. That's just basically how you use it. So we're going to start off with looking at just how to get a note vibratoing at all. So let's take a fairly middle-ish note, a nice strong note. So we're going to take E with the octave key on. Okay, play it nice and straight. So I'm going to stick some vibrato on so you can hear. So I'll show you how to do vibrato and also look at how to get real control and fluency of it so you can use it in different environments and get lots of different effect from it. So the most basic thing is to just get the note wobbling. Nice strong tone to start with, clear and even. And then with our embouchure, we're effectively going to be saying whoa, 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 whoa. We're not engaging the vocal cords. I'm just using that to show you sort of what configuration we're using with the mouth and the embouchure. But whoa, 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 a very subtle one of those seems to be a good way of getting things going. Some people say sort of loosen off the lip on and off. Some people say slacken the jaw on and off. I think sort of a very subtle combination of the two seems to be best, and get, like I say, saying whoa, 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 seems to get that combination going fairly well. So you're going to play the note E, octave key on, and then you're going to introduce that movement very subtly. If you do it too big, then the reed will lose enough support and fail. Like that. So I'm just varying the tension on my embouchure very, very slightly. Now, the speed that you do that at, to start with, don't worry about. And the width of the vibrato to start with, don't worry about too much. You want to kind of just get it going, really. Once you've got it going, you can start to control it and make it more musical. So to start with, if you're making a sound like this, it might not sound how we want it to end up, but you're gaining control and you're getting yourself on the path. So if that's how it sounds, fine. Just keep it going until that feels natural and comfortable, and then start to rein it in. If you've got a very small vibrato to start with, but you can't hardly hear it, try and exaggerate the movement that you're using that you're doing with your embouchure. Now, ways to get better fluency on this. Obviously, practice it on the full range of the instrument, because you'll have to adapt it slightly if we're putting vibrato on very low notes or very high notes. You'll have to bear in mind that there might be some slight variations in your embouchure whilst you're playing those. I need to get used to that. But also you'll want to gain an ability to vary the speed that you can do the vibrato, the depth of the vibrato, or in other words, the intensity of it, so how far it's travelling. And once you've got that, then you're going to be able to put it into a much more musical context when you're playing. So, first exercise would be to try and start from a smooth note and bring in a very small amount of vibrato, then make it really wide, and then tailor it back out to a smooth tone again, something like this. Okay, and then we'll do the reverse. We'll start with a wide vibrato, tail it to smooth, and bring it back out. bring it back up. Okay. Another exercise that's very useful to do is to vary the speed of it. So you start off with a vibrato that's very fast, go to very slow, and then go very fast again. Okay, we'll do the reverse, slow to fast to slow. Right. Hopefully that's given you a better idea of how to do it. It can take quite a while to get it good, get it sort of strong and musical. But like I say, take your time over it. Get any kind of vibrato going as long as it's by using your embouchure. Don't be tempted to change the airflow. When you're on flute and some vocal situations, you might be creating a vibrato via and that's actually the diaphragm controlling how much air is coming out. But we are keeping a steady flow of air down the instrument and creating the vibrato via a slight change in volume and pitch from our embouchure, our lip and our jaw, moving very subtly. So get that going. Try those exercises out. So change the speed and change the intensity over the course of a long note to try and get some nice musical fluency. And then in the next video, we'll have a quick look at making it, using it in a more vintage style playing or in a more modern context. So remember to hit subscribe so you can catch that one. If this has been a useful video, please do remember to hit the like button because it makes a big difference. Any questions, or if you're still struggling with it and I might be able to help you a bit more, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.